Our focus is on the second half of verse 14 in 1 John chapter 2. Just half a verse. That's all I want to talk about. In the middle of verse 14, 1 John 2, I write to you, young men, because you are strong, and the word of God abides in you, and you have overcome the evil one. Now that's the second time he wrote that verse, more or less. He said the same thing to the young men, almost, in the middle of verse 13. So let's read that one. I am writing to you, young men, because, and then he leaves out something, you have overcome the evil one. So when he comes around, circles around to say it the second time, he fills it out. He doesn't just say, I write to you, young men, because you've overcome the evil one. He inserts, I write to you, young, because, number one, you are strong, and number two, the word of God abides in you. Now, why? Those two things, you are strong and the word of God abides in you, answer two questions left unanswered by verse 13. Why can a mere human triumph over a supernatural being, the devil? Answer, you are strong. Second question, how can you be so strong as a mere human that the strength would be strong enough to overcome one who was once Lucifer, the great being under God, and now we can be strong enough to defeat him? Answer, because the Word of God abides in you. We don't have a prayer to overcome the devil if the Word of God does not abide in us. Our strength, which can rise to the level of defeating the evil one, rises to that level by means of this Word getting in here. That's the way it happens. So my main point is very clear. And I'll state the main point so that if you fall asleep right now, you will have gotten at least the main point. The main point is we have a great enemy and we may overcome him, be strong enough to overcome him if the Word of God abides in us. That's the main point.